Good morning, guys. It is 8:17. We are leaving Jakarta today and we're going to Bandung, I hope I said that right, in Java. And I just ordered ketoprak from Gojek because I've been wanting to try it, but we have to go to the train station soon, so hopefully that comes. Hopefully it's good. This is my first YouTube video, so I don't even know like what the vision or what the plan is, but I'm gonna go eat breakfast, bring my stuff down, get my deposit back for the room, and then we're gonna hop on this train and we're gonna go to Java. So as mentioned, I ordered the ketoprak for breakfast, and this is a vegetarian dish, and we got the omelet on top. It includes a peanut sauce to put on top, and I always struggle to open these plastic bags, and then the main ingredients are tofu, vermicelli noodles, and vegetables. It was a very delicious and filling breakfast before a train ride. We rode executive class because my mom wanted to be more comfortable for the 3-hour train ride from Jakarta to Bandung. The seats were very comfortable and spacious, and the views were just stunning to watch out the window. So overall, very enjoyable train ride. Okay, we just checked into our new hostel, pod thing. It's called Bobopod, Bobo Hotel, I don't know. Bobopod. It's really cool. My mom down here, and this is like where the luggage and stuff is, and there's a step that brings you up. I'm just chilling on the bed. It's a queen size bed, I guess, big enough for two, and we have our little window here where you can pull it down if you want. The coolest part is this screen. The screen says it's "Good afternoon, Katarina," and I really like that you can change like the color of the lights. So you can do pink, you can like change the intensity of the lights, and then the really cool thing is that you can have like these sleep meditation sounds. So they have river, and they also have like a forest one. And then you could do like green to match the forest theme. But overall, really cool and like very reasonably priced as well. We ventured outside to explore the streets a little bit, and we went to Braga Street, which is quite famous in Bandung. I always enjoy just walking around Indonesia. You don't necessarily have to have a place in mind, but everywhere is very lively and there's always something happening and something to see, so you can't go wrong with just going for a walk. Another thing that I love is that there's always endless options for food, and there are so many different food stalls to choose from. I always find it very overwhelming because I can't decide, but you will never ever go hungry when you're in Indonesia. We were actually on the hunt at this point for an indoor cafe with AC because we're both Canadian and we were sweating, so we just wanted to sit down and cool off for a little bit. We ended up finding this Sawo coffee and roastery, and I got my matcha latte. It's usually my go-to drink because I don't drink coffee at all, I just don't like the taste. I'm definitely more of a tea person, so for this matcha I did have to add a little bit of sweetener even though I usually don't like to, but this one just needed the sugar. It was a nice cafe just to relax and cool down for a little bit after a long day of walking. They even had Wi-Fi, which was nice. Now, me myself, I have a very large sweet tooth, and when I saw the red velvet cakes, I couldn't resist, so after 2 minutes of ordering my drink, I got up and I got the red velvet cake. My camera roll is just red velvet cake.
Oh, I see.
It's moist. This cake definitely got my stamp of approval. It was delicious, moist, and the perfect amount of sweet. So we've been in Bandung for about 24 hours now. We've already changed accommodations once just because, I don't know, it's tricky to find something, and it was the weekend. And I picked this one this morning because it seemed cool, but I didn't think it was gonna be this cool. Like, this is a really nice surprise. It definitely makes me want to stay in these kind of capsule pod hotels, so to speak, more often, because usually I'm alone, so you just get like a small one, but like as two, like you basically get a private room. There's just the bathroom is separate, but like honestly I don't mind at all. I'm going to the Hilton tonight because I have a collaboration with Le Petit Chef. I've been watching and following them for a really long time, and I'm really excited to get to experience and visit for myself. So that's the one big thing that we have going on today. And then for the rest of our time in Bandung, I don't really have anything planned. I'm excited to try the food. This morning we went for bubur ayam, and it was really good, but I was so overstimulated because there was such a long line. There was this guy at his food cart just blasting music, and I was just really overstimulated, so I didn't film anything, unfortunately, even though the food was really good. So maybe we'll go back, maybe it won't be as crazy on a weekend. But so far, everything's been really nice, and hopefully I can find some good culinary delights in Bandung. So many people have been telling me to visit here specifically for the food. So I'm excited to see what it has to offer. For day 2, I decided to visit Kopi Moyan. This was a place that I had saved in my Google Maps. I think I saw it on TikTok, and I ordered the bubur ayam again. I was a little bit stressed out with the ordering because there weren't any pictures of the menu. My Indonesian is getting better, but I still don't know everything. So I mostly just stuck to the things that I knew, and then I also showed them pictures from their reviews online. I have to say, Bandung is a very happening place. A lot of the restaurants that we went to, we had to queue for a little bit, and I don't remember queuing anywhere else in Indonesia, so I wonder why specifically in Bandung it's always so busy. I ordered the bubur ayam, and I appreciate that it came with the onsen egg, but I did prefer the bubur ayam that I had the day before. As mentioned before, I have a really big sweet tooth, and this was only about a 10-minute walk from where we had breakfast, so we had to stop by. This was also stressful for me ordering because you could only have certain flavors if you ordered in versus taking out, and again, they didn't speak too much English, but we made the best of it. So I ordered the Bolu pisang kacang, so the banana bread with peanuts, and it was very fluffy and moist. And then for the topping, I got the cinnamon butter, and my mom got the strawberry one. Both were delicious, and I thought it was a very nice treat. If I had to choose again, I would probably get the strawberry butter, to be honest. This is a very popular spot, so it's also busy. Make sure you can come early to snag a spot. The days were just going by so quickly, but again, we didn't really have any plans. I think the best way to explore a city is just to walk around and see what happens. We ended up finding this patisserie, and it was called Ambrogio, and to this day it is my favorite patisserie that I visited in Indonesia. The service was amazing, and everything that we tried was also super delicious. I love this mango cake, and then we also both got the lychee virgin mojito. They put so many lychees in here, I was just eating it out of the cup with a spoon. The servers were very friendly and attentive. They were solving problems before I even knew I had a problem. The Wi-Fi was really fast, the cafe itself was beautiful, and the pricing was also very reasonable, so I recommend checking this one out. I'll be honest, we did actually spend a lot of time in malls here because it's just so hot during the day, and malls are the perfect place to cool down, walk around, and maybe just have a coffee. It was our last night in Bandung, so I wanted to make sure that I found a good restaurant for dinner and try something a little bit more authentic. I ended up choosing this restaurant, which was the perfect way to end our trip in Bandung, and we both tried the nasi liwet. It included tempeh, tofu, bakwan, which are these fritters, the chicken, and then of course it's known for the steamed rice in the banana leaf. The sauce was sambal dadak, which is a spicy, more fresh sambal, so it's made on the spot rather than being cooked like regular sambal, so it's a lot more fresh and zesty. I also tried this vegetable for the first time. They kind of look like peas, but they're a lot more firm, and it's called luncha, or in English it's known as nightshade, and I just ate it raw. You can also cook it, and it's a very popular staple in Sudanese cuisine. For me, it tastes really bitter, so I'm not sure if I ate it correctly, but it was nice. We really enjoyed the ambience of this restaurant and would definitely visit again. The food was delicious. So that's the end of this video, guys. Let me know what you think, and thanks for watching until the end.